Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Welcome again. We continue with Matthew chapter 25, verse 31 till 46, and it says, When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people one from another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was ill, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and fed you, or thirsty and gave you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invited you in, or needing clothes and clothed you? When did we see you ill or in prison and go to visit you? The king will reply, Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Then he will say to those on his left, Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes, and you did not clothe me. I was ill and in prison, and you did not look after me. They also will answer, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty, or a stranger, or needing clothes, or ill, or in prison, and did not help you? He will reply, Truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. Then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. Now here we see that Jesus is telling us that the end of time, when he comes in his glory with his angels, there will be a separation from the righteous and the unrighteous. And what is important for us to understand is that Jesus is warning us that our faith must not only be based on words, but also action. We must do something. Faith without deeds is dead. And here Jesus is showing us that those who have professed their faith with their mouth, but also took action to help others, to live a life as a servant, serving one another, as Jesus did when he was here on earth. Because when Jesus came, he came to serve others. He came and he healed the sick. He spoke to them about the kingdom of heaven. But he was also practicing what he was preaching, and he was helping those were in need. And that is what we need to do. We don't need to sit and just um, speak only about being Christians, but we must act as Christians. We must help those who are most vulnerable. We must serve one another. And this is what Jesus wants us to do. Be an example, be the light. Show that you are truly a son or a daughter of the Most High God, not only with words, but also in your deeds. And at the end of time, we all will give account of our actions before the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And he will separate those who are righteous from the unrighteous, the sheep from the goats. And those who have not put in practice what they preached will go to eternal punishment. But those who have done what they preach, those who have been the light, those who have served one another, helping those most vulnerable, and doing the Father's will, serving the people, they will receive the reward and eternal life. So let us put in practice what we preach. Don't speak only of being a Christian, but do it by every action we take in this life. And this is what the Lord wanted me to share with you this morning. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.